Hello and welcome to my cargo hold, specifically the Three-Fingered Thad's pawn shop area. I just wanted to take a moment following a very helpful comment from one of you on one of Purple's latest videos to talk a bit about the possibility of finding these really nice low-level clickable items for certain spell effects in the game, which can be mega useful if you're doing a life that doesn't natively have those kinds of things, like shield or invisibility even. So, how can we? Well, what first of all, what kinds of things can we find that can be of use to us? I've just been playing about in here. It's the clothing pawn vendor you want to go to in the Three-Fingered Thads on your guild ship. If you don't have access to one of these or don't have a guild ship at all, you can do the same in the marketplace, and I'll show that afterwards. So you just click on there, look at the selection, and anytime you see an item with a number against it, that tells you there's a spell effect associated with it, in this case 3 charges of remove fear. But you need to check the description too, because the level 2 spell effects don't have a number because they only have 1 charge. So if it says something like Boots of Invisibility, don't just leave it assuming it has no use. Definitely have a quick look. The level 2 items, from what I can tell, are rarer, the level 2 spell effects. It's normally a level 1 that drops if you get a clickable at all. But yeah, I've been playing about with this for a few minutes now, and I'll give you a little sense of the nice things that I've come across. So belt of mage armor, I mean for a level 1, robes, 4 AC, not terrible. Shield, very nice to have against the nasty magic missiles the Reaper mode in particular can throw at you. Boots of jump, not terrible. Shield again. Now, Expeditious Retreat, you can find a similar item to this in one of the Borderlands quests, but if you don't have that, 3 charges of 25% run speed would be very nice, because the default speed is so bad at the first level. Protection from evil, not terrible. Shield again, and bless. And this one, it seems to me that you can find level 1 versions of all the spell powers, so if you're looking for a specific one you might get lucky and find that. But I picked this one up because it's a 20 on everything, so for any caster from level 1 you can have 20 on all the spell powers. That doesn't seem too bad. Obviously for those of you who are starting at 4 plus, it's neither here nor there, because you'll be having your caster sticks. But I tend to record at least 1 quest at 1 and then go from level 2, so it could still be relevant at that level. So there is a very helpful thread in the forum relating to this topic, which I will link, and I'll also link the chart that the person posted with the kinds of things that were dropping, to give you more of an idea of the kinds of useful things that you might like to pick up. I think that was based on 1,000 searches. Now, as a standard thing, I think you can go and check once every 5 minutes, and it's always the clothing pawn you check. Once every 5 minutes it will have refreshed. Now, if you happen, like me, to be an officer on a guild ship, and to be able to place and remove the hook points, you can refresh even quicker than 5 minutes just by storing and then placing This was a very helpful suggestion in that same forum thread. And then we have a new selection of things to go at here. You might not think it's changed. It always offers one of each type of item, but the selection there has changed. You can see that's another one like what I've picked up already, a 20 potency item. So there's no clickable there by the looks of it. Let's just see if we can get one while we've got you here. Yeah, there you go, that's a level 2. Now this is why you've got to be careful to check on them. There's no number there because it's only one charge. But that's a level 2 spell, Fox's Cunning, for a bonus on intelligence there. Usable from level 3. Oh, we've got 2 others there as well. Protection from Evil Boots and Gloves of Remove Fear. I'm not going to pick either of those because we've already got some examples of them. And the Reconstruction Helm, so that's an example of a 30 spell power. If you know you're going to do, let's say, an acid something or other next life, you could try and find a corrosion item. Okay, that's enough for that. I'll just go and show the section in the marketplace with the same. So the ones I was really looking for, not specifically for this life because purple already has Night Shield spell available, but the shield clickable and I would have really liked an invis one, but we haven't had any luck finding that. The level 2 ones, as I say, seem to drop quite a bit more rarely. So where are the pawn vendors? Here we go. So just next to the fella who gives the chronoscope raid. So we're looking for, which one are we looking for? Clothing broker. Oh, we've only got 2 there. Is that because some of them are spread across the others? Quality clothing. Possibly. Yeah, there's some that actual players have given in there, but there are some game generated, I think. And as far as I'm aware, if you oh yeah, these look like random gen as well. If you come back every 5 minutes or so, you can have a new selection, or maybe not. Maybe these were sold by players. Is there another clothing one there? I think those were probably sold by players, weren't they? Yeah. I have a feeling it's this one. We want the standard one there. I think that's the one that refreshes every 5 minutes and allows you, if you don't have the guild ship, by the looks of it, is probably the best option, the 3-fingered Thad. But if you don't have access to that, you can use this one in the marketplace too. Right, I'm not going to waffle on any longer on that subject. Just to say that I've picked up, as you've seen, some pretty useful low-level clickables myself in a fairly short space of time. Looking at the clothing pawn vendor, so I thought maybe that might be able to help some of you others out too. Okay, thanks a lot for looking as always, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care.